How does it work when a student registers EPA feedback via a form in the ePortfolio? This is what the home page looks like when a student has logged into their ePortfolio. All forms are found inside each module. Our exchange students in CORK do their hospital placements in the following units: Emergency Medicine, Endocrinology and Diabetology, Gastroenterology and Hepatology, and Hematology. The student opens the module that contains the form they want to use to register EPA feedback. I am now opening the Emergency Medicine module to fill out a form. This is what it looks like when you open a module. To access the forms linked to the module, the student clicks on the yellow arrow next to Forms. Now you can see all the forms available for this module. The forms relevant for our exchange students in CORK are marked with CORK in the title. Click on the form you want to use to register your EPA feedback. Note that both these forms use rating scale 1. Later in this video, I'll show another form that uses rating scale 2. I am now opening the form for arterial blood gas. At the top of the form, you'll find information for both the student and the supervisor. Some EPA activities also include support for feedback. This section helps guide both student and supervisor and usually explains what the activity should include. The student selects the level on the observation scale that the supervisor thinks best describes their performance at that time. In this form, with rating scale 1, the full text of the observation scale is visible right away. It's important that the student writes down the forward-looking feedback they receive from their supervisor. As a supervisor, you might want to tell the student what they can do next time to reach a stable level of ability. Here, the student writes their own plan for continued development. In the list called Assessor's Role, the student chooses Supervisor if the feedback was given by you. In the Assessor list, the student selects your work email address. Remember, private email addresses should never be used, only work emails. If your email isn't in the list, the student can click Create New and add it manually. In the list called CORK Students, which is a required field, the student selects which hospital placement they're doing at that time. At the bottom of the form, there are optional tags. Anything the student tags can later be viewed under the Analytics tab. There are tags for clinical situations, complexity, and for example, if an interpreter or family member was present. Now I'll show a form that uses rating scale 2, so you can see how it differs from the previous one. I'll open the module Endocrinology and Diabetology. The forms are found under the yellow arrow next to Forms. The forms for our exchange students are easy to find, they are marked with CORK in the title. The form looks the same overall. At the top, you'll again see information for both student and supervisor. Some EPA activities also include support for feedback to guide both parties and describe what the activity should cover. Here you can see the difference in the observation scale. With rating scale 2, the full text isn't visible at first, you need to select a level to reveal the description behind it. Again, the student selects the level that matches their performance at that time. Here too, the student writes the forward-looking feedback from the supervisor in the first box, and their own plan for development in the second box. In assessor's role, the student selects supervisor. In assessor, they enter the supervisor's work email. In CORK students, they select the current hospital placement. The students can also choose optional tags, like clinical situations, complexity, and interpreter. If you have any technical problems or concerns, please contact Maria Mardini at the following email, maria.mardini@gu.se.